As you can tell, I did not sleep well last night, and I'm pretty tired. This just goes to show that you don't always get what you want. You know, I wanted to get a good sleep last night, but I also wanted to procrastinate. As a gamer, I always feel like I'm being let down by some of the big companies that put out big titles, especially the Sonic series. And it really shows that you can't get what you want when you order something on eBay and it hasn't shipped in 3 days. Am I gonna get it or not? Huh? Tell me right now, am I gonna get it or not? Am I gonna get the package or not? Am I gonna get the game or not? Am I gonna get the game or not? Am I gonna get the game? The Sonic series is super inconsistent. You could get really good games like these. You can get decent games that could have done better, but they're okay. And then you get... no. Ah! Why me? Why? Ah! Why do you think I'm like this right now? Despite some of the games being really horrible, I kind of wanted to talk about something a little different today because those subjects are kind of talked to death. I wanted to talk about something that wasn't present in the original games, but very much so in the future titles. Acting! That's right, just like Sonic, my life's a movie, and I'm the main character. As the games keep moving along and evolving, of course Sonic as a character is going to evolve a little bit, but the quality of some titles have been dropping, and I feel the same about Sonic's personality. Not even just Sonic, even some other characters too, but you know what, I'll touch on that in a little bit. Also, just a disclaimer to save my own buttocks from hate mail, this is not me crapping on all your favorite games. I mean, unless it's Sonic 06, why would you like that game? But the point is, I'm not hating on you or your favorite game, I'm not making fun of you, I'm not making fun of games, I'm just voicing my own opinion. If you disagree with me, let me know, but in a fun and kind manner. Now, on to the freak show. So to help describe what I'm talking about by Sonic losing his touch with his personality, I've prepared 2 clips. One of them is from Sonic Forces and the other one is from Sonic Adventure 2. They're both meeting brand new enemies. I'm going to be going through and pointing out all the things I either like or dislike about each cutscene. Let's start with Forces. He's already done 8 grunts.
Is everyone okay?
We are, thanks to you. Cutting it kinda close though, pal.
This is probably the most cliche part. Cutting it a little close, pal, and then winks. Bro, you couldn't think of anything more creative. Why is Sonic even talking to him at this point? Why couldn't he just turn around and face Eggman? You know they're safe. They look fine.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I roll. Okay, let's finish this, Eggman.
It will be your finish, Sonic. Behold the power of my ultimate masterpiece!
We've heard Eggman say this like 50 billion times by now. Couldn't you think of something more creative to say? I don't know. Maybe even not talking would have been better. It would have been way cooler if they just started duking it out without any warning.
Shadow, it's you? Zavok! Metal! Chaos!
It's cool to see returning characters, but if they're returning characters, why do they need to be reintroduced? I don't know, the only person I could really think people don't really know would be Chaos, but still. It would have been cooler if they hid the identities of the hidden characters and then revealed them as the game went on. Also, just how overexpressive he said everybody's name, instead of being like, Chaos? Shadow? Chaos? Shadow! Ah! Not gonna lie, I really like that little gesture right there. It shows a lot of personality in one little action. Shows attitude, shows determination. It's 1,000 words in one action. That I like.
Huh?
Whoa, this guy is faster than Sonic!
Again, this is a scene that could have used no talking. Like, let the animation describe itself. I don't think you need Tails to. Because of the way it does it, it makes it feel like it's just a game for kids, not just general audience. Like, why do you have to try to describe everything that's going on to me? I'm not dumb. I mean, I guess the game is made for kids, but still. This little action right here is able to show any audience that this isn't good. Like, you don't need somebody to tell me that the hero not beating up the villain isn't good. Oh no, Sonic isn't doing well. I know. And now for a full comparison, Sonic Adventure 2.
What?
I like this what exactly because it's not overexpressive. It's exactly how it feels. It's not what? It's what?
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
Right here, I love how Shadow reacts. He seems like a very serious character, but at the same time, he's just completely ignoring Sonic, and it just makes him seem so cocky at the same time.
That's the Chaos Emerald!
He does get very overexpressive right here, but I'll give him a pass since he's talking about a Chaos Emerald, which is supposed to be super powerful. You don't just find one of these things lying on the street like garbage.
Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald?
This is really good story development, showing how the story unravels.
Say something, you fake hedgehog! Chaos Control!
What the honk did that guy just do right there? That's really mysterious. Makes me more interested.
Wow, he's fast! Hey, it's not his speed, he must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
Right here he is kind of describing what just happened, but it's kind of necessary since Chaos Control is so new. So, again, I'll let it pass.
Shadow, I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell!
Another weird grunt. Kah! Overall, the Sonic Forces clip to me just feels more like, you know, instead of describing what's going on with the actual just action scene, it feels like it's trying to describe to me everything that's going on with words that doesn't need to be there. Like, why do you need to describe a video with words? The Sonic Adventure 2 scene, however, just feels like it's unraveling its own story. It feels like an actual interaction between two different characters. The characters feel very real, while the characters in Sonic Forces feel very artificial. In Adventure 2, they act the way you'd expect them to act. In Forces, they're very predictable. And the way Sonic talks, like so over the top, makes me feel like I'm being talked to by my teacher. Like, why do I want that in a video game? Sonic Adventure 2 feels like something you'd let your dad see you playing. Like he walks in, oh yeah, cool, look at this sick fight scene, dad. I'm playing Sonic Forces, it kinda looks like I'm watching kid shows. I'm ashamed, this is becoming more of a guilty pleasure than it is a regular pleasure like playing video games should be. The original Sonic Adventure cutscenes contradicts everything I just said.
Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Another thing that I hate about the characters evolving is why does Tails suddenly just blend in with the crowd? Why is he such a wimp now? Like, I don't know if Sega remembers, but we did this big thing where Tails literally took Eggman head on with no tech or anything, just with his bare freaking hands, and he won. And then in Sonic Adventure 2, he goes and faces Eggman again with his own tech, and he ends up avenging Sonic's death? What? Like, what happened to his character? We went through all this story development just to go back to square one. He used to have an actual impact on the stories without just being the victim. At this point, Sega just seems like they're just completely trying to forget about the adventure games for no reason. They had really good story development and good character designs. Why would they get rid of that? And look, I know I'm kind of being overdramatic for a kids game that was made for kids, but honestly, I just really feel that this game, this character, Sonic, has so much missed potential. I mean, they used a lot of that potential back in like the 90s and stuff, but what about now? Why is everything just gone? There's no more love in the project anymore, and it feels like it's just gonna be one of those IPs again where they just toss it on the side like Jet Set Radio, like, oh, we forgot about it. The only reason why it hasn't happened at this point probably is just because, well, it's the main IP. Everybody knows who Sonic is, not everybody knows what Jet Set Radio is. I have so much love for these characters that I grew up with, and to see them butchered like this just hurts. It's so bad at this point that the fans make better games than the original developers themselves. Like, look at this, there's way more personality in this clip than there is in all the Sonic Forces cutscenes combined, and they don't even say a word. And the fact is, a bunch of people are still gonna buy the next Sonic game no matter how bad it is because it's the next Sonic game. They keep buying it out of love, hoping that it will either get better, or they just, I don't know, it's Sonic. But to be honest, who knows? Maybe the next Sonic game could be really good. There's a lot of just quality curves in Sonic. That's just how it's been, you know? Maybe Forces was just a really big downside and it's gonna go back up, but I could also be completely wrong. I've kind of seen a pattern with how Sega works though. Usually they have a really big low to launch themselves into a really big high. You know, they started with the original Sonic games, which were a big high, but then they kind of fell off with the Saturn and Sonic Extreme, but then they came back with the Dreamcast. Why couldn't this happen again? My package still hasn't shipped and I'm still waiting for it, and I still can't get what I want even though I paid money for it. Thanks a lot, Sega.